2K TV, we are back with another one, man. We got some new topics, we got a new format, and I'm coming with some new energy, man. We about 6 weeks into this content journey, and I'm coming with some new energy, man. As you can tell from the thumbnail, we got a lot to talk about. I'm gonna jump right into it, man. First, we talking basketball. We on the 1v1 scene, the YouTube 1v1 scene. Last weekend, over the weekend, we had Nasir Kaur versus Archie Goodwin, man. And it was a good one. If you watched the game, it actually was a pretty good game. And early on it was a lot of fouls called. But in the second half, I really can't complain. It was a good back and forth. Archie started off the game really well, man, hitting some threes, hitting some jumpers. He was the one that sent it into halftime up. I think he was up 17-9, if I'm not mistaken, at half. If you don't know who I'm talking about, I'm gonna tap you in real quick. Let me tap you in real quick. Just a little background about both players before I get to rambling. So Archie Goodwin he's 31 years old right now. He's a 6'5", 6'6" guard, former McDonald's All-American, former two-time Mr. Basketball in Arkansas. He was a one and done at Kentucky, first-round draft pick, played in the NBA for about 4 or 5 years, bounced between the NBA and the G League from 2013 to about 2018, 2019. And since 2019, he's been playing overseas. And he just came back over the water from averaging, I think, 28 points in China. So he's the real deal, man. Nothing to slouch on. Definitely a fierce competitor. Definitely a hooper. Definitely a bucket, man. Averaging 20-plus overseas, even though it's not the NBA. Everybody can't say that they've done that before. And he has NBA experience. Like I said, he played at Kentucky, McDonald's All-American, all of that. So, his name rings bells in the basketball scene. Nasir Kaur, he's 29 years old right now. 6'2", 6'3" guard. Big guard, you know what I'm saying? Kind of stockier build, big guard. He started off from humble beginnings, man. His basketball journey wasn't as celebrated early on as Archie. Nas, he averaged 7 points his senior year at FAMU, at a HBCU, man. He went all 4 years of college. But he might be one of those guys that, they call a late bloomer, because since then he's played pro overseas as well in 3 continents. He played in the Albania Super League. He was the import player of the year. He was the rookie of the year in the Big Three in 2024. And he's played some pros, in this 1v1 scene. A lot of people, it seemed like it's a unanimous decision at this point, but a lot of people have him number one in the 1v1 scene, man. He's 37-0 in the past 2 years on the 1v1 scene when it comes to games to 30. The last time he lost at all was a game against Devontae Friga a few years ago. That game was only to 11. It was a TNC kind of tune-up game. But as far as official 1v1s, the last 2 years, Nas 37-0. He's played guys on the scene, of course. He's played overseas pros. He's played NBA guys, and he's beat all of them, man. He beat Ty Lawson. I think he beat Ty Lawson 30-0. I think he skunked Ty Lawson. And he beat Gerald Green recently 30-24. And that was the same score versus Archie, 30-24. But I think the Archie game was probably the best one that I've seen since I've been watching against Nas, as far as like NBA guys. When you're at the top spot, everybody calling you out. A lot of those former NBA guys and some even current NBA guys, man, they were kind of downplaying the 1v1 scene. I mean, I'm not saying that Nas can just beat anybody, but a lot of them downplayed the scene, and Archie was one of them, man. He was talking crazy before this matchup, man, acting like it was nothing. He said that when he beats Nas, that Nas is supposed to lose to him. You know what I'm saying? Like this is not a blemish on his record, even if he loses. And Archie ended up losing the game, man. I think when you enter this 1v1 space, it's a little different, man. When you got 4 dribbles, when you got a live crowd literally on the court, when you might not get the foul calls that you get in an official game, it's a different space, man. And some of these guys are just built for that space, especially the top dogs that's been doing it for the past few years, like Nas. So, you know, he did come out with that dub. One thing that I don't like is it ended on a free throw. I don't think the 1v1 game should be able to end on a free throw. I agree they should get to the line after, you know, certain fouls, but I don't think the game should be able to end on a free throw. That's just me. But he did win 30-24 after Archie was talking crazy. And, you know, shortly after that, Archie said, you know, that he understands the 1v1 space. He understands how it's going to be refereed from now on. And he said he got 100,000 to rematch it. He trying to run it back for 100K. When I seen that, I went straight to the gym. I started getting shots up, man. I don't got 100,000, but hey, if we getting paid like that, if the pay-per-view hitting like that, I'll get in shape real quick. You know what I'm saying? I got 1,000. I got 500 for somebody if they want to match up. Hit me in the comments, man. If you want to play me 1v1 on the channel, man. I got 500 for a tune-up game. I ain't got 100K like Archie, but yeah, man, that's how that went down. Shout out to Nas. Shout out to Archie too, man, for taking it on the chin and, you know, being willing to take a rematch. He said he willing to rematch before he go back over the water, man. He just signed a deal July 3rd to go back to China. So I don't know when he goes back, but he said he got his 100,000 cash before he even stepped back on the plane. You know what I'm saying? That's how serious he is about his reputation in this basketball scene. But yeah, it was a good game. I'm sure the full game will be out on YouTube pretty soon. So if you're not tapped in, go watch that. If you're not tapped in at all to the YouTube 1v1 scene, man, just look up Nasir Core, look up Rob Cologne, look up Devontae Friga, look up TNC, look up OTD, Ball is Life, you know what I'm saying? Type that in and get hit, man, because it's entertaining, man. It's entertaining. I watch it, you know. I do tune in to the one-on-one scene, but I watch all levels of basketball. That's just me. I mean, you might not be like me, man. I watch high school basketball. I watch, you know, girls basketball, all levels, college, WNBA, men's, high school, college, NBA. I watch Euro League, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm weird. So that might not be your speed, but if you just want to see a quick little match, little 1v1 game, man, type that in and get hit, man. Yeah, so moving on next, we're going to stick to basketball. We're going to keep it flowing. We got Bam versus Tyler Herro. I'm sure you heard by now, man. NBA Summer League, they getting it on in Las Vegas. It's been some really good games. The rookies been showing out. This rookie class, I think it's gonna be really special. But fuck all that. On one of the back gyms, same location as where they hold the Summer League games, Tyler Herro was there with his AAU team, with his AAU program that he runs. And in front of his AAU program, Bam Adebayo goes and checks him, literally and figuratively. They exchange a few words, literally just a few words, and Bam Bam allegedly, the report says Bam struck Herro in the face area. I mean, if you can read between the lines, you could tell what that means. Bam, he decked him, man. He chin checked him. He ain't like what Tyler Herro was talking about in the media. Well, I can't even say the media, because this is what happened. Tyler Herro, I guess he was messaging, DMing somebody who he thought was close to him, but apparently not, because somebody had to leak these messages. Tyler Herro was talking wild after he got traded from Miami to somebody in the DMs, basically saying that he didn't think Bam should have gotten his money before him. As far as a contract extension, he questioned Bam's consistency on the defensive end, and he claimed that when I say he, I'm talking about Tyler Herro. He claimed to be the number one option on the offensive end, and a major part of the scouting report when people played against the Miami Heat. So he didn't understand kind of why Bam was the one getting all the praise, why he got his money first, and why he was never in trade talks, and why it was always Herro that was in trade rumors. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, these are two completely different players. They play two completely different positions. Talking behind closed doors or not, I think that was some hating shit, by Herro. That's supposed to be your man, supposed to be your teammate. You ain't never supposed to hate on another man getting their money. I understand being in trade rumors, that can be frustrating. Nobody wants to have to pick up and leave, move across the country. Herro is from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where he got traded to the Milwaukee Bucks. So, everybody doesn't have that luxury. But, moving from Miami to Milwaukee, I don't care where you're from. Fuck that. So, you know what I'm saying? I would be kind of salty too. But, yeah, I guess he was talking down in the DMs to somebody. It got leaked. Bam wasn't having it. And, yeah, he had to see Herro about what he was talking about, man. But in front of the AAU team, no, that's the major part with me. NBA fights happen, fights happen between, players, you know what I'm saying? This is nothing new. But, for him to just check him like that and go across his face and pause in front of his AAU team and just not give a fuck, damn. Damn, man. Shout out to Bam. Shout out to Bam, man. Shout out to that brother. Yeah, I don't got nothing bad to say about that, man. He scored 83 points in the game. He got Asia Wilson wearing his clothes the morning after. And apparently he got hands too. So I don't got really nothing bad to say about Bam. Matter of fact, I'm going to just move on to my next topic. Speaking of beef, we got some streamer beef, man. As y'all know, if you've seen my last video, I didn't get into Streamer University. I'm not really going to speak too much on that. If you want more my opinion on that, watch my last video before this. But yeah, I didn't get into Streamer University, but I have been tapped in, man. No shade. I have been tapped in. But a few creators, a few streamers, they didn't really take it as well as I did, not getting in, man. Over the weekend, the past few days, it's been some streamer beef, man. Some of it has been lighthearted. Some of it, maybe not as lighthearted, man. It's been some diss tracks put out. It's been some kidnappings, as far as what I've seen on the stream. Yeah, man. So this all started basically with like I said, Streamer University. Not a lot of people that got in last year are returning, and for some reason people felt the way about that. They felt like they should be grandfathered in every single year, but Kai, he said fuck them. So yeah, Funny Mike, 22 Savage, Funny Mike, he put out a diss first, I believe. I think he put his diss out first, and yeah, I got a little clip from that. I'm gonna let y'all see a little clip. I ain't trying to get my shit took down, but I got a quick clip. Funny Mike, shout out to him. Funny Mike, watch the clip.
Tyler put you in a friend zone. She did that shit on live. I don't know what these other streamers thought, but it's Funny Mike and Five.
So Kai, he responds with his own diss. Kai, now I know you a little bit bigger, you know what I'm saying? Pause. I know you're a little bit upper echelon when it comes to this content, bro. I'm just gonna play a few seconds. I'm just playing a few seconds, bro. Don't take my shit down. I know y'all in Arkansas for Streamer University. I swear to God, I'll drive up there. Do not take my shit down, bro. I'm just playing a few seconds. I gave you your credit, bro. It's Kai, Funny Mike. Shit, I got a few seconds, bro. A few seconds on the clip. I'm gonna play the clip, then it's back to me. This is my shit.
So many outlets, go down the list. Funny mic, wanna diss, nigga, suck my dick. What the fuck is a mic? Only mic that I know for the stream. Catch me a mic, I'ma beat him like Ike.
So I think I don't even know how this other, beef even started, another streamer beef. You got obviously Dean and AB, Adrian Broner, that duo, they've been together I don't know how long, but they've been streaming together. They got their own marathon going. And they also said fuck Kai, man, they got their own thing going. They got the 45-day stream going. I'm tapped into that too, man. Shout out to AB, getting sober, getting back right, working out, getting back in shape. I don't know how serious he was talking about fighting Ryan Garcia, but I just like seeing AB, man, in good spirits, back, in his right mind, getting in shape. We love to see AB out here, man, hopefully for a lot longer on this earth, man. He put out some good streamer content, and, just obviously the boxer, the person, shout out to AB, man. But back to the beef, AB and Dean, they put out a diss to DDG. Now, DDG was another person who was at Streamer University but didn't get invited back. And he was actually a professor last year. He taught a class, which is funny that this is all popping back up now. He taught a class, actually, basically on, like, streamer beef, content beef, and, like, how to do it the safe way, man. Like, a lot of this content and stuff that y'all see, it's not real, bro. Like, these beefs, this stuff be planned, it be scripted, so, like, take it just as content, enjoy the content. A lot of this stuff is not real, for real. But DDG was explaining that last year at Streamer University. He was basically encouraging people to, it might be lucrative or wise to, poke fun at somebody that's got a bigger following than you, or just a different audience, or just somebody that you already create with, somebody that you cool with, that you could hit, like, hey, I want to start a beef. Like, if anybody want to start a beef with me, I'm down. I'm here for it, because my views is down right now, so I'm here for it. If you want to beef in the comments after every video I drop, we can do that, because you feel me, like I said, I'm tuned, I'm tapped in, I know what's going on for the content, man. Like, so yeah, DDG, he actually hopped on, this might be the first time this has ever been done. DDG hopped on his own diss. Like, AB and Dean, they dropped a diss, DDG hopped on the remix and dissed them. You know what I'm saying? That's how lighthearted, he took that situation. They end up doing a stream together, and everything. It's all good. Some funny content got put out. Like I said, man, it's all content, it's all engagement, it's all entertainment, man. Don't ever take yourself or anybody else on the internet too serious. But yeah, man, that's what's been going on, man. Like, even Ray, Asian boy Ray, man, he made a he made a song, man, basically begging Kai. It wasn't even a diss. He was begging Kai to reconsider and let him back at Streamer University. It's kind of inappropriate. If you know Ray, I can't play no clip from that, but yeah, man, just look up that Ray, it's called a diss track, but it's not even a diss, bro. But yeah, that shit was funny. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it back and forth, man. I enjoy watching some of these bigger creators, man, and it just give me inspiration, to come out my shell and just create, man. Like I said in the last video, if anybody watching this want to collab, want to create, you can hit me, man, email or iMessage at 2ktv@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? I'm down. I'm here in Ohio. I'm in the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? I got some ties down south, so I can get down there. If you're watching this from another state, it ain't no problem. I can travel if it makes sense. If it makes sense for me to do that, if I believe in the content, I'm willing to do that. So, hit me, but yeah, man, all for the content, all for the sake of content. That's where it's going. That's where we're taking it. Like I said, new energy coming out my shell. And I'm just learning this shit, man. Like, this the first video I really put clips in. This the first time I did, like, long form, like, segments like this, like, so y'all can enjoy like more than just sports. I kind of spoke on that in a previous video, but yeah, man, I'm excited where it's going. Like I said, the views is down, but they also going up. Like the views is going up every video. We getting lit on YouTube. We on Instagram, man. We on Twitch. It's going up. We still ain't where we want to be, but it's going up for sure. I appreciate everybody that's been tapping in so far, you know what I'm saying? And with that being said, we on to the last but not least topic, man. I got another clip for y'all. I know y'all probably seen this. If you haven't, you probably just ain't been on your phone. I know you seen this clip, bro. Like, hold on. Let me just play the clip first before I even talk about it. So, yeah, y'all seen it, man. How can I say this? It wasn't us, obviously. It wasn't us. It was them. They, you know, if you know, you know. It wasn't us, it was them. But, you know, that certain group of people, that certain demographic, they like to play in nature. They like to risk their life. They like adrenaline rush, you know. It's a certain group of people, you know what I'm saying, that kind of get a thrill out of shit like that, you know. And as you can see, the family wanting to play hide and seek with the Bison, and the Bison won. He won the game of hide and seek. He won the game of tag. He won the game of tackle football. Yeah, he won. When people were sending me that clip like for a few days, you know what I'm saying, and I thought it was AI. Like the way he flipped in the air, I thought that was some AI shit. I was hesitant to even put this in my video, you know, but it's real. That was at Yellowstone National Park. It's been on CBS. It's been on all the news channels, you know what I'm saying? So at this point, I'm taking it as this is a real video, and that man really learned his lesson and flew 10, 15 feet in the air, fucking around with a bison. You won't catch 2K out there messing with no wild animals, I'll tell you that. Not me, brother. I'll do a lot of shit for content, but I'm not messing with no bull, no bison, no cow. I'm not on it. No horse. No, sir. No, sir. No, brother. Not I. Can't do it. Yeah, but yeah, that shit was funny as hell, though. I mean, they said he lived. I could laugh about it now. They said the old man, he lived, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I wouldn't post nothing if he didn't. But, yeah, that shit was funny when I first seen it. But I can tell you who won't be out there at Yellowstone. Me and my people. Me and my crew. We ain't going to be out there. I'll drive out there to Streamer U if it get like that. But I ain't driving out to no Yellowstone, in the middle of the woods. They got bison and grizzly bears and all kind of. No, brother. No, brother. But yeah, man, that's it. That's all I got today, man, for the first rendition of this new format. I hope y'all enjoy. I hope y'all stick with me, man. Keep rocking with me. I appreciate, like I said, everybody that's rocking with me already early in the journey. Yeah, it's only up from here. Like I said, we growing, we learning, and we gonna take it to another level, man. This next 365 is gonna be big. I got a lot of stuff, you know, lined up. I'm reaching out to more creators to collab, to spill the beans on something next, just to put the word out there. I am working on my own rendition of a Pop the Balloon video, so if you want to be involved in that, if you made it to the end of this video, if you want to be involved, whether it's behind the camera, whether it's on camera, whether it's co-hosting next to me, I will be selecting one co-host, possibly. I have kind of a list of people that I have in mind, but you know, if that's something, if that's your thing, reach out to me, man. Pop the Balloon, Akron, Ohio, 2K TV. More details coming soon. You know, hit me. But yeah, for now, I'm out.